Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be talking about FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried's lawyers and what they're coming out and saying now. There is more breaking news on this FTX case that I want to share with you guys. It's getting more and more ridiculous as time goes on, and what I want you guys to understand during this video is FTX is more than just a United States player, right, getting indicted by the U.S. government, going to court here in the U.S. There's a lot more at stake globally for other countries. Turkey, the UK, a lot of other players on the table here that are starting to speak up. So we got to talk a little bit about it. We got to give you guys a little bit of a Bitcoin update as well. Feeling really good going into this week. So very, very excited to share with you guys this update as well. If you like the content, smash your like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 5 videos every day for you. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky subscriber. So don't miss out on that, guys. Let's take a peek here at the charts. Let's look at what's going on. Well, Bitcoin right now, what we're looking at is the monthly candles, folks. And there are about 2 days left here in the month of January. And if Bitcoin can close above 23,800 or so, it will have set a record for the month of January. Yesterday, I put out a video on Bitcoin showing that it did break that record. It was above. It had more gains in the month of January than we've ever seen for Bitcoin in January. The previous high, I believe, was about 44% in 2013, and yesterday was up to 45% gains in the month of January for this year, which is spectacular. The highest gains in a January since 2013, which is incredible. And so we're excited to see this monthly candle close, and very excited to see if we can get yet another monthly green candle. Guys, if we don't get another monthly green candle, then I do believe we're going down a little bit more. But I want to say I'm feeling that green candle coming up. Federal Chair Jerome Powell should speak out soon. So we got to look at that. We got to keep an eye on that, but we're feeling good about crypto overall. Let's take a peek at this story about FTX's founder, Sam Bankman-Fried. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried objects to tighter bail. Tighter bail? His bail wasn't even that tight in the first place. We'll talk about that. Says prosecutors sandbagged him. So his lawyers are coming out and making a lot of claims. First of all, his bail is not that tight, okay? His bail, he's able to walk around. Like, people have seen him in airports. Like, he was supposed to be under complete house arrest. He's not under complete house arrest, guys. He walks around, and he gets to go out in public. So his bail's not that tight. And now they're trying to restrict some of his communications because he's trying to tamper witnesses. So, they're complaining about something that he shouldn't be able to do, but that's what lawyers do. And the prosecutors, says prosecutors sandbagged him. This is what his lawyers are saying. Let's look at the story a little bit more. So you got to look at this, guys, and you got to see, rather than wait for any response from the defense, the government sandbagged the process, filing this letter at 6 p.m. on Friday evening. The government apparently believes that a one-sided presentation spun to put our client in the worst possible light is the best way to get the outcome it seeks. Look, the court is not trying to spin this. Look, the court is just telling it how it is. And the reason the court is right now trying to push him away from being able to use some of these chat features is because prosecutors said their witness was in response to Bankman-Fried's recent effort to contact potential witness against him. He was trying to contact potential witnesses against him, guys. And he was trying to, they say, potentially obstruction of justice, right? The general counsel of an FTX affiliate and who's needed to prevent witness tampering and other obstruction of justice. People are concerned that he's trying to do obstruction of justice, okay? Because he's trying to reach out to some of these other players on Slack, on some of these other chat features where, they auto-delete afterwards, where, and he's trying to tamper with, the new general counsel, John Ray, the FTX chief executive. He was trying to communicate with him and align their talking points. He said the lawyers are coming out and saying that their client's efforts to contact the general counsel and John Ray, installed as FTX's chief executive during the bankruptcy, were attempts to offer assistance and not to interfere. But here's the deal. If Sam Bankman-Fried was really trying to offer assistance, doesn't he need to know something? Doesn't he have to be a smart person? He would have to be smart. He'd have to be valuable. But the whole truth of it is none of this would have happened in the first place if it wasn't for Sam Bankman-Fried. None of this would have been possible without Sam Bankman-Fried and his incompetence. And so how can the most incompetent man in the history of this exchange, and maybe in the history of cryptocurrency, offer advice and assistance to John Ray and the General Counsel when it came to asking SBF, how do these funds and are these funds intermingled between Alameda and FTX? He said, I don't know. He said no. And these were lies or incompetence. So, if he wants to offer assistance, they don't need it. Clearly, he's incompetent. And so, really, I think it was all a lie. And I do think it was all with intention to interfere because he's scared. He knows he's done. His lawyers are coming out and saying that the signal ban isn't necessary because Sam Bankman-Fried is not using the auto delete feature, and the concern might be unfounded. So, they're saying, oh, he should still be able to use Slack. Yeah, because he's not using the auto delete feature. He does not get the right to talk to some of these people. Good thing he's not allowed to talk with Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang, which is good. They actually pleaded guilty and are going to be witnesses against him. They're cooperating with the prosecutors, which is good to see. But, honestly, though, I'd like to see Caroline Ellison held responsible, too, and I'd like to see her get jail time. But we'll have to see how this all plays out, guys. We'll kind of have to see what they see in court and what the court actually ends up doing to them. I hope they get punished too, but at least Sam Bankman-Fried is clearly guilty at this point, and yet his lawyer, keeps on coming out and saying, there's no evidence that he was responsible for the earlier alleged unauthorized transactions, and the lawyers asked to remove bail condition preventing Sam Bankman-Fried from accessing FTX, Alameda, or cryptocurrency assets. Look, why would the court ever give him his right to access FTX or Alameda or crypto assets again? He committed fraud. It's here. It's fact. It's done. It's over, SBF. You are waiting trial, to the point of they sandbagged it. I really wish that the trial was coming up sooner. I really, really do. But I don't believe that in the meantime, he should be able to go out in public and try to craft some fake more lies and narrative to try to make himself seem not guilty. He's guilty. Honestly, I just wish the court could come up and this case could happen sooner. But there's continuing battles going on and more outrageous claims. And other countries are getting involved, guys. When you look at this, Sam Bankman-Fried's backed charity under UK probe. So he's got a charity, and it's currently getting investigated by the UK. So the UK is getting involved. They're seeing some of the fraud with this guy. The inquiry will investigate the extent of the risk of the charity's assets and whether the trustees are complying with their duties around protection of said assets, which they're most likely not. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. Also, FTX seeks to remove Turkish units from bankruptcy case. The U.S. estate of the bankrupt crypto exchange does not reckon the Turkish authorities will cooperate after they seized local assets in November. Crypto exchange FTX is seeking to remove Turkish units from the scope of the case, saying that the authorities are unlikely to follow instructions from U.S. courts. FTX filed for bankruptcy on November 11th, and its new owners attempting to unwind the affairs. As many as 134 entities across the world, guys. Think about this. This is crazy to think about. The request concerns FTX Turkey, a local exchange 80% owned by the parent company, FTX Trading Ltd. So think about this, guys. Not only is FTX Global and FTX US under the scope of this, but there are 134 entities across the world. 134 entities across the world. This man and his team set up a very tricky, twisted pretzel here of lies, of companies, and this is going to be a journey. International law is complicated. This is why, they have until October, probably. You think about, well, why is it October? This is probably why, guys. There's 134, let's call them shell companies, that they created, and now these different countries are saying, we're doing our own case, you're not going to get these funds. So it's getting very complicated, guys, and it's very, very interesting. Guys, this is just, there's going to be more unfolding in this. If there's 134 units of this company, we've got a lot more news to come out on it. But the good news, folks, the good news is Bitcoin doesn't care. Bitcoin doesn't care at all. Bitcoin's moving up. Bitcoin's looking good. We're waiting for Fed Chair Powell to come out, give an announcement this week. We're looking at a bullish move to the upside, looking at a 25K Bitcoin hopefully this week, possibly even a breakout to 28K. Of course, if we reject off this $23,000, $24,000 level, there could be some more downsides. So if you guys are looking to open up a trade, you want to open up a long, make sure you use the link in the description down below to sign up for BitGet. You get an $8,000 sign up bonus when you do deposit a certain amount into that exchange. So check that out. We also have a link for you when you sign up for Binance, free money there. But history doesn't predict the future, but this is the history. 4-year cycle so far. Look at this. Great tweet by the leader that's actually doing it right, CZ. And of course, so is Chris Marsliak, but with crypto.com and some of these other exchanges, but FTX is down and out. The truth is, though, it's all about Bitcoin, folks, and you look at the historic gains for it. 2010, there's 4 years, 2010, 11, 12, 13, in the positive. 2014, a red year. 2015, 16, 17, up. 2018, a red year. 2019, 2020, 2021, up. And now 2022, a red year. Now 2023, we're up 38% so far. What kind of gains do we have coming in the future? We're very excited to bring that information to you guys at the Crypto Report. We're feeling good. Get ready for the bull run, guys. It's around the corner. The Bitcoin halving is coming up. If you guys want to enter our giveaway to get a free loaded lion, all you got to do is follow us on Twitter at _Crypto Report. And if you make sure you follow this tweet, follow the instructions here, and you get an entry towards this giveaway. And if you want an additional 10 entries for each month, you're a YouTube member, join us at the Crypto Report as a member in the link in the description down below. Also, when you go to our YouTube page up at the top, shows you exactly how to become a member. We're doing 5 videos a day for you. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, and we're very excited to continue updating you guys with everything crypto, whether it's FTX, Bitcoin, Crocoin, or the rest of them. We're here for the long haul, guys, and we're here to tell you guys, as always, I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and you gotta remember, folks, to DCA, HODL, and of course, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.